Hi friends, welcome back to the new video. And in this video what we are going to do is we are going to see how we can pass the user image from here and user address to this screen and how to display everything properly. So let's get started. So what we can do is currently we are just passing the name of the user and we are displaying it. So to create this detail view, we will create a new view here and we can create a new file. So here you can create a new Swift file also, or you can directly select SwiftUI view, which will basically do the some groundwork for us. Like for now we are going to create a user detail view. So and wait, just user detail views and create it. So it will create the basic views for us. So if I click on the resume, it has created a struct with one body property, and inside that it has this hello world text. So what we have to do is here, instead of hello world, we have to show user details here. So what we can do is, instead of showing this hello text, I will write user dot name. But as you know that we don't have anything like user in this class, so what we can do is we can declare here one user of type user. So now you can see it's able to access it, and but now you can see on the line number 22 you are getting the error that this user detail view wants some user to display it. Basically this preview is responsible for showing the simulator or this canvas view here. So it wants some data since we have declared a user at the top. So if I click here, it will say give me a user. So for now what we can do is we can pass a default user. Let's rename it to something. Let's give anything you want. So this data is just the dummy data, and I will create a user here. Okay, so now that error is gone. Okay, I'm good. Oh, I forgot to add one more bracket. Yeah, done. So let me build it and I hope it will work. Yeah, so now you have passed the user name here and still it is not showing it properly here because it doesn't know which user data it has to take. But now here we have passed some dummy user, so it is taking the same name here and it is displaying it. Okay, so we don't just want a username, we also want to show user image and user address. So let me pass one more text and then I will pass the user address in this, but you can see that I'm getting one error after writing this code. Since I have explained in my previous videos also that to display anything inside this body property, always expecting only one view to be written from this from these braces. So to make sure to return only one view, we will take a v stack and it will stack all our views vertically inside this stack view, and it will return a single view. So now we'll not see this error anymore. Let me build it, and our names and addresses showing vertically, but I want that horizontally, not vertically. So I will use extract, and by using this it will display everything horizontally. So yeah, that's how easy it is. Then let me click resume here so that it will get reloaded. And yeah, and let me give some good font. Okay, like title, yeah, and some font color. I will give like suppose red. Okay, and yep, let's add some spacing between these two. Okay, but it's not looking good that it is touched the border. So what we can do is we can actually say that it should have some spacing from the sides, right? So yeah, let's give space here also, or instead of spacing we can do something like so that it should have some spacing on all sides of it. So for that what we can have is as we have seen in the previous videos, we can use something like padding. Okay, so I will add padding to this complete edge stack and it will show some space at the sides, and make sure you have the code properly aligned. And there you go, now it's looking much better. And yeah, now what I can do is I can show my image at the top so that it will be above these two labels. And for image I just have to pass the image name, and that is inside the user object, and there you go. Okay, but as you can see, this image is not looking good. It's going outside the view. We don't want that, so let's resize the image. Okay, but now still it is not looking good. So what we can do is we can pass our own frame width and height, and I will give some width and height like 200 by 200. Will it be good? Let's see. And yeah, much better actually. So yeah, and let me remove the space. It's not looking that good. Okay, Shant and Pune, that's fine. Let's not much work on that now. So this is how you can show your detailed user view. And what I want is, let's see if I come to my content view and if I run the app now, what data I will get. So if I click on this, okay, so still we can't see each user on that screen. It's because we haven't passed the actual data yet, so we are just passing the name, and we are also not telling that we want to go to user detail view. So here what you can do is, instead of just passing the user name, you can pass the user detail view, that you want to go to this user detail view and you want to show the data on that screen. So what you can do is, here you can, instead of directly typing the text, you can say that user detail view, and inside that you have to pass a user. Which user? The user which you are getting here. Okay, so here you have got the user, and this user is the nothing but which you have created here. So this is how you will pass the user there, and it will use in the detail view controller. So let's just stop and play it again and hope it will work. Okay, so there is some error here. Let's click on try again. Now it will run again. It's built successfully. We'll just wait for preview to load, and once that load we can test it. Okay, so sometimes simulator is actually slow. Let's click on the resume, and yeah, now it's loaded, and now you can see that Prashant and Prashant address name. Let's click on Aman and Mumbai, and you can see that it is passing the user image and all the details properly. So yeah, this is how you can pass the data to the next screen using the navigation view onto the detail screen, and you can create a different you can say that view class or a struct for that detail view. And yeah, one more thing, that you can refactor your code. Like for cell, you can create a new okay, so let's cover that in the next video. Let's not make this video a very long video. We'll see in the next video how we can refactor everything, all the code in this project. So thank you, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. Bye.